Welcome back to another episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Groovy Cinema Pub reviewing more films for you. I'm Jimmy Martin with KUTV. You can catch me on KUTV every Saturday and Sunday, Channel 2 News this morning, 7 to 8. Well, look at you.
I know.
You just
I got dressed
keep
up for
coming
this
back.
one. And I got dressed up.
Look at you. Fancies.
We both are.
Collars.
Not collars up, though.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Brooks Bird with Blogcritics. Back again.
Oh, now Blogcritics, where you can find it? What's the address?
It's online. It's blogcritics.org. O-R-G, family.
All right. Well, you can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Xfinity Channel 6. Also on their on-demand system. It's Xfinity On Demand, Utah On Demand, Movies and Film. It's a more appropriate folder for us. Movies, young and old, a bit older. Because movies are about, 3-4 months from theater to the...
I know they're trying to shorten it, but it's about 4.
4 months? All right.
Unless you're Disney.
Then it's forever.
But this ain't Disney.
This is not Disney. Actually, this movie is now in theaters. It's the Boxtrolls.
In the town of Cheesebridge, when all good citizens are safe inside, beastly creatures roam the night.
Boxtrolls! Boxtrolls are monsters!
At least, that's what everyone's been told. Welcome to the magical world of the Boxtrolls, where one lucky boy lives happily with his unusual family. They transform treasures into incredible inventions. Careful never to be seen
Who's there?
by human eyes.
I want every Boxtroll gone.
Let's go!
Basically, the story behind this one is it's an orphan child named Eggs.
Well, he becomes named Egg.
It becomes named Eggs, but in this world of stop-motion animation, a boy is taken into the custody of a group of trolls, box trolls.
They kind of act like gremlins.
They are like gremlins.
It's really cool.
Yeah, and so they take him into their they parent him, they raise him, they
Take him underground,
Yep.
make him one of their own.
and time goes on, he grows up, and but before he grows up, there's another character who is given the task, voiced by Ben Kingsley, given the task to capture all the box trolls and kill them.
Or they're going to steal their cheese and eat their children.
And that's what I love. Well, because the reason that Ben Kingsley wants
He wants a white hat.
a white hat
And to eat cheese in the tasting room.
because in this world, if you have a white hat, you are essentially the 1%.
They live in Cheesebridge, no less. Lots of cheese jokes.
So there you have it. So time goes on. The boy comes up to the surface, and he says, "Wow, you know what? Maybe I'm not really a box troll."
Starts to question himself a little.
Exactly.
Like
to
you
me,
do.
it's like Jungle Book. Rather than being raised by animals, we raised by trolls. And so he befriends a young girl,
Winnie.
voiced by Elle Fanning, if I remember right. And so she's like, "Let me show you what the world is really like." And as we usually say, wackiness ensues.
Who are you, boy?
I'm a box troll.
Then let's see you fit in your box.
Please help us.
Dimitri, look like a proper boy. Yes. Yes. No. When you meet someone, you must look them in the eye and shake hands. What are you doing?
Boxtroll, come out.
No more hiding, right? Right.
First of all, if you don't know much about stop motion animation, it's probably one of the most grueling tasks in this world, next to digging ditches next to the highway.
It's just got to be grueling.
I think that should actually be the new prison.
We're going to put our inmates to work producing stop animated features.
Either you can go dig a ditch, you can go to war, or you can do stop motion animation.
They can start fingerprinting inmates based on their movie credits.
That's right. So the studio is the same one that brought you Paranorman and also Coraline. Wasn't so much a fan of Coraline.
Me neither.
It's still pretty to look at. I'm never going to take that away from these guys.
I just thought it was a little boring,
Yeah.
a little long.
Paranorman, definitely
Stepped
more
it up.
engaging. And then you've got, this one. It's fun.
It hits the ground running too.
Oh, I love it.
They don't even stop for the opening logo. It's just
Yeah.
part of the movie.
Yeah, it just keeps going. What's great about that too is, it's funny. It's one of those films, I say it before and I've been made fun of it again. When I go to a kids movie, I don't have kids. I'm sorry I don't.
Me neither.
And so when I go, I kind of try to keep my eyes on the kids and the parents to see, are we all enjoying it? Is it just the kids are laughing? Like I saw Dolphin Tale 2.
Oh.
And the kids were laughing. I gotta give them that.
Well, of course they do.
But
they laugh at fart jokes.
The parents were like this. Oh, I should have given you up for adoption, And so
You are why I'm here.
right, yeah, this is your fault. And so, no, this one, everyone was laughing.
Seemed like it in mine.
Critics, kids, it's got
The
something
kid behind me wouldn't stop kicking his seat, but
You should've.
that's what they do.
Are you paying attention to this idiot?
I know. At least it wasn't my seat.
So, it's great for the whole family. It's got jokes in there that are inserted just for the adults.
Oh, there are a lot of adult jokes.
When there's an adult joke that says, we bought this wheel of cheese, but we should have bought a children's hospital.
Do you know how much that cost?
Yeah. And then
We could have built a children's hospital instead.
And then spoiler alert, the cheese is ruined. And then they go, we probably should have built the children's hospital.
I liked
Great.
it better when they asked him where Curd's Way was, and they said, well, it comes from milk. Milk runs into it or something.
Milk turns into it.
Yeah.
Milk turns
and then
into
off
Curd's
screen
Way.
you hear the ba-dum-bum
Yeah,
from the one-man band.
Again, that's not a joke that an 8-year-old's gonna be like, unless it's a really smart 8-year-old. If it's like Doogie Howser, he's probably got it. But not usually. So there's that. I'm hoping, with my heart of hearts, that this film gets the recognition that it deserves, because this is like one of the first times that Pixar has not put out a film
Yeah,
in a long
Pixar's had
time.
no movies this year.
I will easily say, as of now, this is the best animated film of the year, without a doubt in my mind.
I think I'd have to agree, only because if it weren't for the Lego movie turning live action, I think that's what takes it out of that loop. But as far as pure animation goes,
Pure animation, and these guys, like I said in the beginning, the stuff they're doing with stop motion animation, it's
beautifully
gorgeous.
done.
Yeah, and I want them to finally get the recognition they deserve. We still have the only animated movie that I think is coming up that might challenge it.
Big Hero 6.
Big Hero 6. So, but either way,
It'll be a nice tie.
If let's say this: if Big Hero 6 is better than this film, then that's gonna be a fantastic film.
We're going out on a high note.
To me, I could not find one thing wrong with this movie. I loved
I like
it.
the fact that it was actually more like a movie than just another children's flick where they're
Yeah.
like, hey, wackiness is happening and
No,
we
there's-
got to keep the kids entertained. There was a story for once.
Yeah.
Jokes for everybody.
No, there's heart. There's
Oh,
a
yes.
heart and soul to this film.
Doesn't
And-
beat you over the head with lessons.
And I love, and maybe it's my love for kids movies where there's a character that doesn't really speak English.
And now all of a sudden he does.
Well, I'm thinking like these trolls are just grunting most of the
Yeah.
time. They're
They slip some words in here or there.
here and there, but it kind of reminded me of Wall-E a little bit. Where it's like this character you can just fall in love with.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't date himself, and then it's a timeless piece.
Oh, yeah.
It's fantastic. I will say this is the first time that Tracy Morgan didn't bug the ever living hell
I
out of
didn't
me.
even know he was in it. So
Yeah.
You don't even realize it's him.
Yeah, exactly. And actually his character I think is probably one of the funniest ones.
I will destroy every last box troll in this town.
Grab hold! Stand up for yourselves. Don't be afraid anymore. This way. Pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Never seen one do that before.
The Boxtrolls.
Off with the box.
It was a pleasant surprise. I thought I'd like it based on the trailer. I was like, that looks fun, but it exceeded all of my expectations.
It goes well and beyond the trailer. The
Yeah.
trailer actually is almost a little underwhelming.
Yeah. So for a film that can, I would assume any kid watching this film would absolutely love it.
Oh, yes.
And then as a man in his 30s, fall in love with it as well, and laughing like I haven't laughed in a long time with a kids movie. I'm giving it 4 stars. There's no way I can't.
I think I'd have to agree.
Yeah, it's
And you're never bored, even when it stops a moment to get into the story.
yeah. You know, and even like when twists are revealed, you know, yeah, did I see it coming? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You know, it's a kids movie.
But it works.
But it was still fun to watch it happen, and it's still fun to see the entire story play out. You know,
And it was good to see a musical montage that actually worked
Yeah.
and drove the plot.
sure. You know, there's that, and you mentioned even music. I even like sitting there listening to the score. You know, this is a beautiful score.
And the musical number from the Frou Frou, Madame Frou Frou.
I was watching that going, I could see them nominating this for like best original song kind of thing.
Well, what else would there really be?
I don't know.
Everything is awesome.
That would be a good one too.
But
So-
we know what would win.
Exactly. You know, but you know, Lego Movie, I believe I gave 4 stars because
Oh, yeah.
I love that film. This one's 4 stars as well. Again, maybe
every
it's a
bit
live
as
action, but maybe it's just, I don't know. I have this, you know, special place in my heart for stop motion animation, just because, and stay through the credits because they do show like their process. You know, they
Like in
turn-
the original teaser.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the same footage. They did a
Oh,
commercial
okay.
where it just shows the creators. It's like a
Tinkering
time
around
lapse
with
footage
everything.
of them just like making a piece. Now, while the characters are going the same, you know, normal speed, behind them it's complete chaos. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, no, 4 stars. I absolutely recommend going to see the Boxtrolls, whether you have kids or not. You'll be fine in that theater.
4 stars from both of us.
Sweet.
That's high recommendation.
There you
Leica's
go.
on a roll.
It's true. It's true. All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode of Big Movie Mouth Off. Be sure to catch us on the Xfinity Channel 6, also on their on-demand system. Like our Facebook page, facebook.com/Big Movie Mouth Off. We'll be giving away free passes. Gave passes away to this one. We'll be giving away passes for more. And we'll see you next time.